I'm at the Cincinnati Open Pickleball Tournament at this beautiful $260 million venue. And you might notice there's no pickleball going on behind me. That's a tennis court. You're right. Let me show you where the pickleball is happening. We're gonna go behind the scenes here. I wanna show you guys what you might get to see if you come as a spectator, and also stuff behind the scenes that regular people aren't gonna have access to. So I'm actually at the top of the stands here, and this is where the pickleball is being played. That's center court for this tournament. Those stands down there hold about 2,000 people, and these stands hold 11,000 people. Now, I don't think they expected a 11,000 people turnout at this tournament, hence why it's being played down there. It's a better look, better feel for the tournament, and I'll show you guys a close-up of that in a bit. But look at the grounds here. We've got courts over there that were taped on tennis courts. We've got permanently lined courts back over this way. There's more courts behind that building that you can't see. And then there's our grandstand courts in that stadium over there, which I'll show you. We've got our Pickleball Central store down here and all kinds of vendor villages and tent stuff under that building right there. I actually got to see the tennis tournament here last year. Maybe one day we'll have pickleball on a court that size. But this is the grandstand court, and it was Saturday, so they didn't have any pros playing here on this day. Hence why there's nobody watching in the stands. But I think this stadium actually might hold more people than the one where they had center court, but they weren't using it for center court for pickleball. But these juniors are getting pretty good, man. There's a lot of good players coming up that are very young. These were the pro showcase courts. Again, this was Saturday, so they already had the pros move to center. But overall, really impressed with the grounds here. Like I said, when I came for the tennis tournament, I mean, these were just completely packed with people, especially in the kind of green area in the middle. And this was the vendor village that they had under the tent, and I was very disappointed because they didn't have coconut water. I love coconut water. I'll get all the free coconut waters from the tournaments. This is the center court build out. All right, let's see if we can get down on center court and get a little close up of some of the singles action here. We've got Chris Hayworth, Connor Garnett.
2-1. Point. 1-0. Side out. 1. Point. Game match 1-1.
Fans, your winner of this match and moving on to face Christian Alshon on Championship Sunday.
1-0-1. Point.
All right, this is the clubhouse. I guess this was designed for tennis players in mind. So the clubhouse had offices in it, and it also has some other really cool things. You got this huge turf field. They've got 5 or 6 dedicated pickleball courts, I think. But this build out was amazing. This is the pro lounge. Earlier in the week, this was full of pro pickleball players, but they got 2 TVs in here. Really cool, really good vibe. And this is their cafe, and the cafe had a buffet every day, which was amazing. I think it was $25 to get access to the buffet, but it was definitely worth it. There's my food. Had all the meats that you could think of and some vegetables. We don't like vegetables, but we tolerate them. We got fed, warming up here for men's doubles later in the day. This was before the semifinals. And here's a little bit more of the grounds. This is the room where they were recording the live stream for Pickleball TV, and I don't know that they're always on site at a tournament. I think they do it remotely sometimes. I'm not exactly sure, but they were doing it live this time. They did the same thing at Palm Springs. I think it's really cool. So this was after that semifinal on Saturday. And this was their fitness room. It struck me how there weren't many machines in here. And I guess that makes sense for tennis players. You're going to be looking at more active movements, barbell type stuff, plyometric type stuff. So that makes sense. They had a little cardio room out here that had a good view, but I don't do cardio, so I didn't go out there. If you want a sick pickleball astronaut hat like this one and all kinds of other cool stuff, they've got paddles, they've got shoes, they've got all the gear you need to be a successful pickleball player. Check out Pickleball Drop Shop, link is in the bio. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you got something cool out of it. Hope it entertained you. Let me know in the comments what you think about these tournaments. Is it something that you would go to as a spectator? Does it look interesting? Or does pickleball still have a long way to go in terms of tournaments? See you later.